When we think of cats, many envision felines full of personality, each with its own charms. But upon closer inspection, we can notice subtle yet significant differences between male and female cats. These distinctions go beyond behavior and extend to physical traits, ways of interacting, and even how they relate to humans and other animals. Each of these aspects contributes to making every cat unique, whether male or female. In terms of appearance, the first noticeable difference is size. Typically, male cats tend to be more robust, with broader and muscular bodies. This is due to males, especially those that are not neutered, having denser bone structures and more muscle mass. On the other hand, female cats are generally slimmer and more graceful. They have a more delicate build, and in many cases, their weight is considerably lower compared to males of the same breed. Moreover, unneutered males show more pronounced development of scent glands and the genital area. Often, their tails are thicker, and their posture may appear more imposing. Female cats, especially when in heat, may exhibit behaviors that draw attention, such as louder vocalizations or a more restless attitude. However, these behaviors are usually temporary, disappearing once the fertility cycle ends. Males are more independent, but females are less tolerant. While appearance reveals some differences, the behavior of male and female cats is even more striking. Males, by nature, tend to be more independent and often have a more distant approach to humans. This doesn't mean they aren't affectionate, but their temperament can be more solitary. They are usually less sensitive to environmental changes and, in some cases, may show more curiosity and a desire to explore their territory. In contrast, female cats are generally more territorial and protective. They may be more attached to their owners, especially if they are spayed, showing more affection and seeking constant companionship. Females are also more selective when it comes to trusting new people or animals. Their nature is often more attuned to the nuances of the environment, making them more likely to notice changes and adjust their behavior accordingly. During heat, however, their behavior can become more intense and even aggressive, an instinctive reaction tied to the desire to mate. A cat's interaction with other animals can also be influenced by its gender. Male cats, particularly if unneutered, tend to be more dominant and may have a tendency to mark their territory with urine, which can lead to fights with other felines. Their aggression is often more noticeable, especially toward other males, as they compete for space and attention. This behavior can be mitigated with neutering, but the instincts of dominance often remain. Females, when it comes to interactions with other cats, are generally more flexible, though during their heat cycle, they may exhibit aggressive behaviors to defend their space or mates. Outside of this phase, they tend to be more sociable and less prone to unnecessary fights, which makes them, in many cases, more peaceful in a multi-cat household. Perhaps the most noticeable difference between males and females is related to reproduction. Males are always ready to mate throughout their lives, even when not near a female in heat. Their instinct drives them to explore, sniff, and search for mates. Their sexual energy is more constant, which can result in restlessness if not properly managed. Females, on the other hand, have a more limited reproductive cycle. They go into heat at specific intervals, and their desire to mate only manifests during these periods. Heat is often accompanied by intense vocalizations, restlessness, and even behavioral changes, such as seeking more attention or affection from their owners. A female in heat can be particularly intense in her desire to find a mate, something that, if not controlled, may lead to behavioral challenges for their caregivers. While there are notable differences between male and female cats, it's important to understand that the personality of each animal is the result of factors like genetics, environment, and experiences. Males are often more self-sufficient and territorial, while females tend to be more attentive and nurturing. However, both share the same enchanting ability to become loyal companions and In many cases, affectionate ones, captivating their owners in unique ways. Ultimately, the distinctions between males and females should not be seen as unchangeable rules, but rather as characteristics that help define the temperament and needs of each cat, regardless of gender. What matters most is the bond formed between the feline and its owner, which is what truly makes the experience of living with a cat something special and unforgettable.